guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Drake was coming out like you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get in my fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me.
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo. Beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get back. G's work looking name Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Had the beat like a horse, the flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat pray, before I eat pray, but tell a hater that I eat pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard, play hard, that's me.
Sunday afternoon baseball coming your way from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of 3 between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Braves enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound. In this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. And it's fouled away. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 7 runs driven in for him on the series with 6 hits, so he's taken advantage of several good opportunities to do damage. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's ready now is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. He's right there for Darno to get his man.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
High and deep down the left field line. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Sandoval has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No. And stepping in, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. Fouled away. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ehire Adrianza would be next. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So here is Ehire Adrianza. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled away. Sandoval leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Daniel Vogelback as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Avisail Garcia. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shaw is over to take a look at it. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit is Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Tyrone Taylor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Yanked hard but foul to the right.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is... Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Riley. Popped him up. Vogelback ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First offering.
1-0.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now at the plate, here is D. Strange Gordon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1-1.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0-1 the count.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. The 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now to bat, Ehire Adrianza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate is Johan Camargo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be some...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Narvaez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 2nd baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Riley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. No balls and 1 strike. Vogelback might try to make a play on it. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Chased a low ball there and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be D. Strange Gordon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Fouled away. Strange Gordon leads off first with 1 away. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Keston Hiura is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2.
2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next, Pablo Sandoval. He flew out in his last AB. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I count this ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ehire Adrianza. Lifetime against this particular arm, batting at an even 400. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And it's 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. One there.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Daniel Vogelback's next. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Sliced hard on the ground and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Travis Shaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Avisail Garcia, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Acuna digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ozzie Albies will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Popped up. Shaw has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Camargo, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Austin Riley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 the count. Men on third with 2 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Wong is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Tyrone Taylor swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Adrianza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Christian Yelich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Comes into this one at 271. 11 home runs and 21 driven in. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. High and deep to right center. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in will be D. Strange Gordon, trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Christian Yelich stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Josh Lindblom enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now the first pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's too
First
high.
offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Woo, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Josh Hader, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
That's a ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away. Now it'll be Ehire Adrianza. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
1 strike. The count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here comes the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 and 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. So now into the box is Keston Hiura, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Adrianza is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
0-1.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Another 0-2 home.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Acuna is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Striding in is Travis Shaw. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a line drive, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against
Let's make the most, say a toast before we